No complaining about the weather here, based on what folks in Florida are going through. A friend of ours, Mike Donahue, on the phone right now in the Tampa-St. Pete area. And, Mike, you had quite a last 24 hours or so, huh?
It was an experience, to say the least.
I mean, what was it like? Because the course of the storm kept tracking, and it seemed like Tampa was the place for everybody to go to evacuate, and then all of a sudden Tampa was like in the bullseye.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we didn't get it nearly as bad as the people in, the Keys and Naples, Fort Myers area. They got hit pretty hard. We got, last night, it started to come in probably around 11 or 12, where the wind was picking up pretty good. It was raining pretty much sideways, and it wasn't terrible. I didn't even lose power where I'm at until probably about 11:30 last night, so I was watching football the entire day. It really wasn't all that bad, and then all of a sudden it got pretty intense for a couple of hours.
And, Mike, you're in a shelter now, right?
I'm actually staying with my uncle who lives just north of Tampa. I live in St. Pete, which is, it's Tampa to St. Pete's probably half hour or so, but we got inland, and unfortunately my apartment is about a quarter of a mile away from the water, so I wanted to try to get away from the storm surge if there was anything coming our way. We were like right on the border of one of the main evacuation zones. So I don't want to stick around for this party, so we ended up coming inland.
Then do you have any idea how your apartment building fared in the storm surge?
I have no idea. That's one of the things I'm going to try to tackle today is to see if the roads are passable enough to get down there. It really wasn't all that bad. Like I said, until late last night, most places actually had power for a good portion of the day yesterday. So I haven't actually been able to watch the news or see if there's, any extensive damage around this area.
Mike Donahue, formerly of Syracuse, in the Tampa-St. Pete area, joining us this morning. I'm Beth and Dave.
Right now they're saying 5.7 million people in Florida are without power, so you are certainly not alone.
Yeah, it brings you back to I think the last time that I went through something like this was probably during the Labor Day storm back when I was still in high school at the time.
Yep.
But yeah, same deal. At least now we have cell phones where you can get on and you can watch the weather forecast.
Yeah.
I remember before, it was just pretty much you were stuck to a radio listening to whatever was on the radio, news reports and whatever. But I never thought that going from snow to this would be possible. But yeah, it's interesting.
You said an apartment, first floor, second floor, third floor. Where are you?
Oh, I hit the jackpot on this one. I am a quarter of a mile away from Tampa Bay, and I live on the first floor, right on the border of Flood Zone A.
Oh, man. So good luck to you. We hope when you get back to your apartment, it's dry-ish.
Me too. Hopefully that'll be sometime later today, but yeah
be safe driving.
It's still there.
All right. Hey, thanks, Mike.
You got it. Thanks for having me.
Mike Donahue, a friend of ours, relocated from Syracuse to Tampa-St. Pete about a year ago.
Look what he did.
Yeah.
Look what he brought with him there.